morning, welcome back to the channel. It's Tatiana, Meat-Based Tati. I'm so glad that you're here. Today I'm going to be taking you along with me on a what I eat in the day, just starting with our breakfast today and going through a couple of yummy meals. So let's get into this meal. We're having a breakfast and egg scramble. I might do my eggs two ways. We know the story. I don't know. It might end up just being one way. And then we have some bacon on the stovetop that is already cooking, and so we'll get a little look at that. All right, got the ground beef in the cast iron with all the little bacon bits. Going to crack my eggs. I'm going to do them to where I fry them and flip them on both sides. So that's what we're going to be doing. One thing about, ooh, wow, a flying eggshell. One thing that keeps me able to do a ground beef hash or ground beef scramble every single morning is that I can cook them different ways. I could do my eggs so many, endless amounts of ways, really, it seems like. And then I could even slightly cook my ground beef a little bit different. And so just that variety helps me to do that every day and not have a problem with it. It's just so yummy. You have so much room for creativity. When people say that it's just ground beef and eggs, just learn another way to cook eggs. Yeah, it's filling, satisfying. I just have good energy all day, and it's just a great breakfast. Never really going away from it. All right, got the food all plated up, got my breakfast all plated up. I'm super excited. Plot twist, I ended up kind of doing them two ways because I wanted to leave one of them unflipped, so I don't know. But anyway, got my little pieces of homemade bacon, have some ground beef, and then I have my 4 eggs, and this is literally the perfect breakfast for me. So I'm going to go ahead and dig in, enjoy, and I will catch you on my midday bone broth. And you already know I'm going to be going with some homemade bone broth. I just salt it and put bones in some filtered water, and it's literally so good. It keeps me held over for dinner time, and honestly, it's just the perfect warm drink since I'm not drinking coffee. It's literally just what I want in the middle of the day. And on days that I don't have my bone broth, I'm kind of sad that I don't get to have my hot drink. So it's literally a part of my routine, my food schedule. It's just a part of my day. I just got back from my walk outside, and it is frigid. And so I don't normally do this, but make a little toasty drink out of some half and half. I normally would do this out of some raw cream, but I'm gonna do 4.5 ounces of this, heat it up with a little bit of some butter, and voila, that is what will be my hot drink of choice this winter. Doing the no caffeine, no coffee, so let's heat this up. And get warm. This is about how much I will do. Plop it in there and I will heat it up and then I'll froth it. This is also phenomenal if you do enjoy coffee. You can definitely put a 2-shot espresso over this and it'd be delicious. And then this is one of the only frothers that I found that actually work very powerfully. That's almost high, which is amazing. I don't normally have this drink, but it definitely is a treat every once in a while. And today it warmed me up perfectly. Now I'm gonna go sit next to the fireplace and just thaw out. Cheers. Let's do a little taste test. It's so good, so frothy, creamy, delicious. All right, well, let's get to dinner next. If you enjoy the content or have been liking what we've been putting out, go ahead and hit the like button and subscribe. It helps the channel to grow, and I really appreciate it. Anyway, we are starting out with dinner. I am going to use this new griddle that we got. Gonna try it onto our stovetop and see how it cooks. Going to just heat it up, put some tallow on it, and then we're gonna try to sear our steaks just nicely on both sides of them, obviously. So that's super exciting. We are going to have some ribeyes tonight, some ribeyes and some eggs. The ribeyes I will need to pat dry on both sides to really try to further develop that crust. And then I'm also going to be putting on some white pepper, and then I'm going to also lather it with some flaky sea salt, which I love to do. Yeah, I'm gonna have one of these steaks, and I'm gonna have 2 eggs, and I think I'm gonna fry them up. Let's see what we do. My husband will have the other 2, and that'll be what we're having for dinner tonight. I'm super excited. I've been looking forward to steak, and yeah, let's get cooking. The griddle is now preheated, and we're going to toss the steaks on there. I'm gonna do 2.5 minutes each side. I'm a little nervous. I don't know if this is gonna turn out because we've never used this thing. So we're gonna test it out and hope that it doesn't burn, because that would be tragic. Start that timer. But it looks really good. Like, it looks like it's a good method to cook. So we'll see if I can get a good crust on it. If you have experience in cooking this, just let me know down below what I did wrong or right. But yeah, we're gonna let this cook for a little bit. I'm gonna preheat this pan. There's a little bit of tallow on my pan right now, but I don't love tallow mixed with eggs as much. So I'm gonna put some more butter on there to make it more of that buttery like texture or taste with my eggs, because I like the buttery fried eggs. Yeah, some people don't realize the difference, but I think it's a big difference between tallow and butter for eggs. So yeah, I'm gonna wash up and we're gonna get those eggs cracked in. Ow. Oh, that made me probably bleed. Time to plate, they hit about 120, which is where we like to pull them off. So hopefully it'll be nice and to our liking. So now we're just gonna let them rest for a little bit and hopefully collect some of those juices. And then we'll pull off those eggs. Now we are just gonna put those eggs there. I flipped them over so they're not as, they'll be a little bit yolky, but not as like, the whites won't be, they'll be more cooked basically. So we're gonna enjoy. The steak turned out perfect for me. I'm super excited. Nice and red, nice and just juicy looking. It looks perfect. So I'm super excited. One thing I like to do with my steak and eggs combo, it's such a classic combo. I like to make my eggs yolky and just crack in that yolk and then just make it as like just you dip it in the yolk basically, and it's so good. If you haven't tried it, it's delicious. You should. But we're gonna give you a taste test. So good. I don't know how we get the salt ratio right all the time, but we do, and it's super good. We're gonna dig in. Not gonna keep my husband waiting any longer, and let's enjoy. That is it for my dinner. I was quite pleased with how the griddle, the like cast iron thing, cooked. I think it was really, really lovely. The crust that it had was really good for cooking it for a first time. So I think that was great. I know we can work on it, especially on like the second side. For some reason, it didn't develop as much of a crust, but still was a really, really nice steak altogether. So for a first time cooking it that way, not too shabby, if I do say so myself. So yeah, happy with that. I can't wait to do that again and to get better at it. And then, yeah, that was my full day of eating as a carnivore. So if you liked this type of video, like what I eat in the day, let me know down below. If you'd like me to do more of these videos, let me know down below. Or if you want me to do more of the grocery haul style videos that I've done, or like the budgeting, or just whatever other videos I've done, or like the vlog style videos where I include, you know, kind of a little bit of what I eat all day, or what I do all day, what I'm doing for work all day, and then I include like a workout, some sort of movement, just more of like a vlog style, just get to know me more if you want to see any more of those videos, let me know. I really want to know what you guys want me to put out, so that way I can, you know, give you guys videos that you enjoy to watch. So let me know. That would be really helpful. And if there's any other videos that you want to see me do, drop it down below. I'd be curious to consider it or to try it. So that was my full day of eating, and my rant is over. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. See you in the next one. Bye for now.